Okay, let's talk about road trips and food. So the main reason Travis and I bring food on our road trips is because when we're at home, we eat pretty regularly and our stomachs feel fine. So on vacation and road trips, people often eat a lot of junk because it's convenient. So I take the time ahead of time to prepare a few meals for us and to just kind of get that rolling, and I bring certain things to make it easier for us on the road. In this case, I brought some fruit, granola bars, some RX bars. I didn't bring too many snacks this time around because I didn't prepare for it, thinking that what we had was going to be good enough, but we wanted a little bit more variety, which is often the case. So apples, bananas, berries that are washed and not cut up are usually pretty good. And then, like I said, RX bars, granola bars. If you I love chips, so if you have like a healthy alternative to some chips, that's always good. I just love the salty and the crunchy, so that's always my downfall. We'll stop at a gas station and I'll want to get chips. So a couple different kinds of drinks really help. If you're in the car forever, you don't want to be just drinking the same thing over and over. And I know that sounds spoiled, but it's true. In this case, I brought some coconut water, some sparkling water, some regular water, and then I brought Travis a couple of his like special sodas that he has that have like electrolytes, and they're just good for you. So let's see here. So something that I often bring, well, I don't often, we just started bringing these a couple trips ago, is these water bags. They're restaurant quality, 1 gallon. You can get them in half gallon, but they hold water, iced tea, whatever you want. You can fill them up yourself. When you first get them, this top right here is, when you first put it on, it seals, and then you break the seal, obviously, because it's used for restaurants. I got these off of Amazon, and honestly, they were one of the best investments. We don't go out and buy gallons of water anymore. We just fill these up from the fridge, and it works out great. This time around, we brought about 4 gallons of water, so I figured about a gallon of water each day that he was going to be active, because he has all these supplements that he has to bring for his riding to keep him going. And then his hydration pack, all of that stuff. So that's in addition to me drinking the water too. We probably don't drink as much water as we should, but I figured about a gallon a day for each day that he was active. And then a gallon for the first 2 days that we were in the car, because we don't drink a lot when we're in the car because we're not moving around. And then an extra gallon because the last day was there. So I buy these off of Amazon. Super sturdy. They pour out very easily. I like them a lot. They've come in handy so many times when we've been traveling, so it's great. Something that I did, which I'll pop a picture up, I took a picture before we left, is I packed all of his supplements in one bag, just one quart-sized Ziploc bag, and I put his pre-workout, his beet powder, his protein powder for afterwards, all of the supplements that he takes before he rides and after he rides. I packed them in one little Ziploc bag, and I did that for each day, so that way he just could keep track of what he was using and what he needed to do for that day, which worked out really well this time around. So I think I'll be doing that from now on when he takes trips to go exercise, to go do his dirt bikes. The other thing, like I said, I took time to prepare some meals, and I just use this tiny little Crock-Pot. I don't remember what size it is right now. However, it's enough to feed both of us. I think when he is doing his races, we might need to pack a little bit more than what this would hold. So I might end up bringing the next size up, which I can link both of them in my Amazon or in the links below, because you can find them both on Amazon super easy. So in addition to making food, I made in the past, because he has a certain diet that he uses when he's racing, because otherwise he'll get an upset stomach. He's done a lot of research, and I guess fiber is the enemy when you're doing long-term racing. So he eats protein and white rice, basically, or white pasta. He doesn't eat like a lot of vegetables a day or two before he races. And so I cook accordingly. So this time around I made lasagna roll-ups with some ground meat sauce, and I put some in there for him, some in there for me. I made chicken Alfredo and put that in there. Again, white pasta, Alfredo sauce, and some chicken. I actually used something called corn chicken patties. They're not real chicken, they're made out of mushrooms, and they're really good for you, or they taste really good. I don't know if they're really good for you, but they seem good for you. So it's a meatless option, and sometimes we do that. So I just froze everything and put it in a cooler, packed it up with some ice, packed it up with all of our other cold stuff, and then put that in there. I double coolered it, I guess. I put it in a smaller lunch cooler, everything that was frozen, and then I put it in our bigger foldable, collapsible cooler, soft-sided cooler, and then put the ice actually in this big, hefty, jumbo-sized bag to kind of prevent some leaks. It still leaked a little bit, but for the most part, this worked out pretty well. So we used that, and then along those lines, I brought some plastic stuff that I got at Target years and years ago. So cup, bowl, plate, works out really well, especially in the car. I made tuna and chicken to bring with us. Again, we brought white bread. Typically we eat wheat, but because he was on a fiber restriction, we used white bread instead. And as you know, sandwiches in the car get really messy, so that's why we brought the plate. Paper towels don't always work. And then I brought this little utensil case that I got off of Amazon years and years and years ago. But I have two of them, one for him, one for me. And I have a black and a rose gold version. So it comes with, let's see here, two straws. One is like a boba straw. One is just a regular drinking straw. Something I like about this kit is it comes with two cleaning brushes, one for the smaller straw and then one for the bigger straw, which is pretty cool. The boba straw I like a lot. I use it when I make smoothies and whatnot, so it works out pretty well. This actually also comes with chopsticks, which is pretty cool. Again, I have a white set, or I have a black set, and then I have this rose gold set, which comes with a knife, spoon, and fork, which works out pretty well for us. And just wash them as I go. The other things that I bring a dish rag and a little squeezy bottle of dish soap to wash off our stuff so it can stay clean. So that's pretty much what I brought. Again, I mentioned that I made chicken and tuna to make sandwiches out of, and that worked out great on the road. And again, we have our utensils to make sure that we can spread that around. I just make sure everything's pretty much good to go before we leave, so that way it's as easy as possible in the car. I get car sick, so I don't want to be searching around the cooler for stuff, so I just line it out and then I pack up the car accordingly. But I hope that helps, and if you guys have any travel tips, road trip travel tips, let me know in the comments below. And then if there's any recipes that you like to use while you're on a road trip, I know not too many people think about bringing a Crock-Pot or anything like that with them, but it makes it so much easier. My mom and I have done it when we've gone to Florida and gone to Disney World. We've brought a Crock-Pot and we've just made our dinner and put it in there, so that when we get back or for lunch or whatever, it's ready to go. But again, if you guys have any tips, tricks, thoughts that you want to share, go ahead, comment below, like, comment, do all that. Also, you can go to my website and buy some cool stickers. We have the Epperson Travel sticker, Haunted Mansion Destination sticker, and then Grim Grinning Ghosts Come Out to Socialize sticker, which, if anybody knows me on here, I love Haunted Mansion. So those three stickers are available now. I'm hoping to be able to release a new sticker once a month. Go check it out. Have fun. Decorate your cups.